What's good, people? What's the deal? The deal is we are a shambles right now. We're absolutely terrible. We lost last night 1-0 to a newly promoted Sheffield United side that on paper we should be absolutely smashing, but we were terrible. We had zero creativity. We barely created chances. It was sideways football. It was backwards football. What good is having one of the best strikers on planet Earth right now, Ballon d'Or nominee in Aubameyang? The guy gets absolutely zero service. Meanwhile, Ozil's not even on the team sheet. The guy who, is one of the best creators in world football. It is what it is. Everyone has some mixed opinions about him, but the bottom line is the guy freaking creates chances and he's not even on the bench. We had zero ideas last night. At this point, I have no idea what's going on with our away form. Same thing under Wenger. It doesn't look like anything has changed whatsoever. And it just looks like we're totally out of ideas. What did we have, like 2 shots on target yesterday? It's absolutely embarrassing. The way we were playing was embarrassing. We're trying to play out from the back, and it looks like we just don't have the skills or the know-how to properly play out of the back. I mean, most of our game was played, it felt like, in our half, just trying to get out of the half, inviting pressure from Sheffield United, and it's flabbergasting. I don't know what more to really say about it, except we need to sort our stuff out like immediately. Rob Holding, again, doesn't start. The guy played 90 minutes like over a month ago, and since then is still not ready to play. I mean, why don't you freaking play the guy? He was our best freaking defender before the injury, and he's not getting near the team. We're told Tierney is fit and ready to play, and doesn't make the team sheet. Don't freaking understand it. I just don't know. The whole team yesterday did not play well. Just kept passing sideways. We had really just no ideas whatsoever on how to create chances. It was really quite pathetic. Now, the only thing that's keeping me with any sort of hope right now is the fact that we, at one point, are supposed to get Kieran Tierney back in the team and Hector Bellerin, and I'm really hoping that once we get proper, wings in Bellerin and Tierney, that's going to completely change the way that we play and the whole dynamic of the team, because we'll actually have proper, width to attack teams with. And I really think that that's going to be a complete game changer. You can see that every time Callum Chambers got the ball on the right-hand side, it was almost an immediate sideways or backways pass. I don't want to call the guy out because he's been playing really, really well in the last games, but he's not a right back, and he's not the kind of player that's going to take on their left back and take the game to him and beat him and whip in an amazing cross. He's just not going to do that. Bellerin and Tierney are, that's their natural position, so I'd expect them to be able to do something like that. But no one took any chances yesterday to make something happen, to do something creative and beat the player in front of them to, create panic and therefore create space in the final third. It just was not there. Serious questions at this point, I think, have to be raised about Unai Emery, about how he's setting us up, about what players, he's putting on the team sheet to start, because it's just really not working right now. And, I don't yet want to be, an Unai out type of fan just yet, but it really feels like we're starting to get there, because the bottom line is, I personally have not seen any real improvement in this squad over the past year, and since Wenger left. Our away form is still absolutely embarrassing. The way we play out from the back, and how ineffectual we are playing out from the back is embarrassing. The lack of creativity, the lack of shots, losing to, no disrespect to Sheffield United, they actually played really well last night. They were set up really well. Their pressing was excellent. They kept their shape, and they were really, really difficult to break down at the end of the day. But you'd expect, with the quality that we have in our team, or are supposed to have in our team, that we would create more chances, and actually whip the ball into dangerous areas and test their goalkeeper, which just didn't happen yesterday. It was extremely frustrating. It was boring. It was really a pathetic display. So I don't know what more to say other than that, except, changes have to be made. We need to, change the personnel in terms of who's starting. And, players have to take a look at themselves, a long, hard look at themselves, because, they're just not playing up to scratch and up to the level that Arsenal Football Club is supposed to be playing at. So with that said, let's hope that we can quickly put this behind us and get back to winning ways on Thursday. And, we'll see how we go from there.